Today, for a second visit, we have Jean Kelly. She is a retired Plainville librarian from the Plainville Library, and she will be reading you more children's books. You'll be happy you turned in today.
Thank you,
Thank you for coming. You're welcome.
It's a delight to be back with you here today.
Thank you.
And we've got 3 wonderful books today that I know you're going to all enjoy. And this first one is created by April and Jackson Jones, entitled Reverie, I Believe in Me. The book was written and published, copyright by Puppy Dogs and Ice Cream. That very name sounds absolutely amazing. Published in the United States by Puppy Dogs and Ice Cream Incorporated. Reverie, I Believe in Me. Reverie was a small unicorn. Her mane and coat were so fair, she had big dreams to fulfill. As for how, she did not care. And this is Reverie dreaming up all her wonderful big dreams for the future. Her little hooves worked really hard, baking up a storm. She set up shop, threw sprinkles on her pastries, still all warm. Looks like fun. Jubilee the fox walked up and noticed all her glee. "What's all this?" he asked, perplexed. "It's just too much for me." "I'm setting up my bakery shop," Reverie explained. "A unicorn?" the fox inquired. "Is this some sort of game? Who ever heard of such a thing? Unicorns making sweets. There's many others who's done the same, and they all have you beat." And there is the dubious fox. Reverie, once hearing this, began to sit and think. Her heart and dreams were much too big for her to let them sink. "There are so many other things that I still have yet to try." Saying this, she set to work with hair coloring and dye. And there she is on her next dream. Her little hooves worked their magic. With hair she would proof and preen. When jealousy the bird flew in, eyes narrowed at the scene. And there he is. "What's this?" Jealousy squawked in ire. You could tell she was not pleased. "It's my salon," Reverie replied, looking quite uneased. "A salon?" scoffed Jealousy in utter disbelief. "Give up this foolish flight of fancy. It will only cause you grief." Reverie thought freshly of more talent she possessed. For with creativity, she was greatly blessed. A dance studio, Reverie thought. Her new idea seemed sound. Twirling in her sparkly tutu with every single bound. And here she is practicing her dance steps. It was loads of fun for all until Qualms the rabbit hopped in the room. He looked at her with widened eyes, its expression that of doom. "This is an accident waiting to happen." His voice sounded austere. "I would not tippy-tap around like that if you could fall down in here." Another idea came to Reverie. As she lay in bed that night, maybe I don't need a storefront. I just need to write. And there she is dreaming of her next expedition. Her little hooves went cloppity-click on her trusty old typewriter. Ideas began to flow to her, and the future looked much brighter. She sent her book away to see who would please. Rejection the Pig wrote a snooty review. "The book's not worth a sneeze. Give up writing now, I say. You are not the literary sort. No one would buy a book like this or offer their support." And there she is, feeling a little forlorn over her book. So Reverie tried again. To try out something new, she had to keep on trying. Anything would do. So she opened up a garden shop, potting plants and watering seeds. Her flowers would bloom so brightly, and their beauty made her pleased. Many bright plants there. Intimidation the bear stomped in and growled at her endeavor. "Anyone can plant a seed. You really aren't that clever." "Give up," he scorned. "Give me your shop, for I can make it succeed. Go get a job like a normal creature, for that is all you need." Her little hooves typed in data. A cubicle is where she stayed. The sparkle left her tired eyes and her countenance dismayed. She looks like she's sort of given up the ship there. But I'm sure she hasn't. Discontent the sprite leaned in Reverie. "Why are you so sad? If working here is not what you love, then do what makes you glad. I've tried so very hard to make my dreams reality, but no matter what it was I did, no one would believe in me." Discontent gave out a sigh and tugged her cotton candy mane. "Believe in yourself, dear Reverie, for you have so much to gain." "You gave up too soon, my precious friend, believing others' lies. If you work hard and believe in yourself, any dream can be realized." Reverie's eyes lit up again. With sparkle and delight, she leapt up on her office desk. "Thank you, friend. You're right. I forgot the most important thing in my efforts to achieve. I let self-doubt tell me what to do when I just needed to believe." Reverie reopened her bakery. She sold out of stock each day. Her sweets were so unique and yummy, people lined up outside to pay. And there they are, all lining up outside the shop. Her hair salon gained such renown for everyone that she made pretty, it quickly became the most popular place to get your hair done in the city. Her little hooves did tippity-tap as she danced around and twirled. She taught so many others too. She became known around the world. And there she is dancing to an audience. She turned her little hooves around and wrote that novel From Before. And this time, people noticed it and begged her to write some more. Her plant shop grew with such special flowers. They sparkled just like her. No one could grow flowers like these. It was hers that they prefer. Reverie was asked to speak, taught others to believe, and with hard work and diligence, any dream you can achieve. And that's the end of the story. Great end, and one we should all think about. The next one, a friend is someone who. Isn't it great to have a friend around when you have a nice day or a bad day? A bad day, both days, it's good to have a friend around. Now this book is illustrated by Tanya Manecki and written by Marilee Joy Magfield. And it is again published, copyright 2020 by Puppy Dogs and Ice Cream Incorporated. Beautiful. A friend is someone who hugs you when you're sad or feeling blue, when things don't go as well as planned. Your friend will comfort you and understand. If you feel like stopping before you even start, a friend encourages you so you don't lose heart. Your friend will be there, waiting by your side to give you the strength you need inside. You and your friend hang around together. You share sunny jokes even when it's stormy weather. Your friend always knows the things to make you smile, even if you don't always share the same style. It's always fun. When you're passing time with your friend, you wish the day would never end. Sometimes the simplest things you do will stick in your memory like happy glue. Your best friend can teach you how to soar, and if you're shy, your friend might get you to roar. Thanks to what your friend suggests, you might get to do something that makes you feel a completely new you. That looks like fun, doesn't it? If you're anxious and feeling a bit scared, your friend can help you get prepared. Soon, you'll be brave enough to begin, and your friend will cheer the loudest when you win. Your friend can give you courage to face the unknown. With your friend by your side, you know you're not alone. Even if you're both scared, that's okay too. You can help each other figure out what to do. There isn't anything more wonderful than playing pretend. You can make up stories and act them out with your friend. You'll take turns playing the hero and the villain too. Adventure awaits. There's treasure to pursue. Doesn't that look like fun? When you're discouraged, your friend can make you smile. Silly jokes and antics lift you up after a while. And when your friend is feeling down, you can be the one to tell the jokes, act silly, and change the mood to fun. You might feel that you'll never have a friend, but there's one easy way to make this feeling end. Just reach out to someone who feels the same way as you. It's the best way to start a friendship with someone new. Your big sister can be an angel in disguise. She watches over you so you don't do something unwise. Even though she might be older, she's your friend too. She's a special kind of friend who also loves you. Sometimes you're so filled up you want to explode. Your brother will listen and let you unload. Then instead of telling you what he thinks you should do, he guides you to the answer that is right for you. Now, isn't that nice? That is so nice. As you grow up, you'll attend lots of different schools, and when you get there, you'll need to learn the rules. Your teacher can be good friends. They care about you too. They want to see you be your best in everything you do. A friend isn't always a person. Pets are different than the rest, even though they cannot talk. There are times when they know the best. They stay close by and cuddle you when you're feeling sad, and bounce about and wag their tails when you're feeling glad. And that's a very sweet picture. Your mom has always loved you from the very first day. She has a friendly way of teaching you while you're both at play. She shows you all the yummy foods that home chefs can make, and she'll be bursting with pride when you bake your very first cake. When Grandma is part of your family, but she can also be your friend. You know you can tell her anything. On her advice, you can depend. She tells you many stories about when she was your age and reads you books at bedtime as you turn each page. Going for a nature walk with your grandpa is a very fun thing to do. He knows about the plants and animals, and he'll be glad to teach you. You can share your dreams with him, and he'll say he understands. As your friend, he loves to hear about all your adventurous plans. And there he is with his grandpa. If you look in the mirror, You'll see a friendly face looking back. Be kind to yourself. Be positive. And you will stay on track. Life is sometimes bumpy, but no matter who you are, if you learn to be your own best friend, you'll always be a star. And that is true. There are many friends there to help us when we're down. Now, because we are literally almost running out of time, I'm going to start a book that says I am kind, and there are many ways to do that, but I'm only going to be with this for a short time, and we will continue next time I'm here. There's lots of ways of being kind. This young man is saying to a young man in a wheelchair, exclaiming what a nice shirt he's wearing. And it makes you feel good to hear someone thinks you look good. But this is another workbook entitled I Am Kind and illustrated by Gus Basic and written by Dr. Danita Owen. Sometimes we just want to think about ourselves. We want what we want. We want to do what we want to do, and we don't want to think about other people. But we live in a world with lots of other people. All kinds of people. Classmates and teachers in our schools, and friends in our neighborhoods, towns, and cities. It's important to be aware of and kind to all these other people. There are a few simple ways to be mindful of our actions and to be good, kind citizens in our communities, whether it's in our homes, in our neighborhoods, or in our schools. The first way to be kind is to look around and be aware of other people wherever you go. When you notice who's around you, you can see whether you need to change your actions based on those other people. A second way to be kind is to ask people if they need any help. Even though you may prefer to do something else, after a short time, you will find joy in helping others. Contributing makes us feel more valuable as people. And the people we help will really appreciate it. And a third way to be kind is to show people you care through random acts of kindness. And we will continue this next time if I'm lucky enough to be here. It's been a delight to be with you again today, and I really hope we will see you again soon. Have a good day.